introduce our panelists on the program today. Let's bring them up. That is going to be our big story today. The Kerala model was hailed as a success. Will it still be called that, or is it now in danger? Dr. Ishwar Gilada joining us from Mumbai today. Remember, Maharashtra is the other problem state. It's behind Kerala, but Kerala and Maharashtra remain problem states. We're also joined by Rajiv Jaydevan. He's joining us from Kerala itself, and he's going to try and make sense of some of the seeming paradoxes out of Kerala. Riju John, who is, of course, a health economist. Let's bring him up and welcome him to the program. Hi, Riju. Good to have you back. PKD Nambiar is accusing the Kerala government of a lack of transparency. He's saying that they're being selective with the numbers that they're putting up. He's even thinking of going to the court and asking the court to intervene to demand greater transparency. And finally, Dr. Chandrakant Laheria, one of our best-known epidemiologists, is with us as well. Welcome, everybody. You're on mute, sir.
Well, Barkat, I do definitely respect the view of the doctor because, of course, he would be knowing it much better than all of us because he's in the thick and thin of the action on the ground. But then there is another story behind it, that from the last 1.5 years, all those who were following the COVID, not even the Kerala or the Kerala politics, the former health minister was talking, going to Oxford and Harvard and all across the world and talking about that how COVID needs to be managed. Even in the BBC, she went and gave an interview saying that the Kerala model of managing the COVID. So when I went last week to the Supreme Court, I filed an intervention petition, and the court heard that petition fully, and which clearly said everything what the doctor is saying or anybody else is saying, is that Supreme Court of India will not go and blast on some government or some people just on the basis of some newspaper clippings.
So what is your argument?
My argument is this: there is something called as early celebration by the government. The government on the ground did not really do well. They politicized the overall COVID management. They even went to the minority appeasement with regard to the COVID management rather than following the current IMA president with whom I was debating on another channel. He was saying that the government flawed it completely, made large amount of mistakes in handling the COVID in the last 5-6 months. You will be surprised.
The minority appeasement you refer to, I'm just clarifying, the minority appeasement you refer to, you're referring to the lifting of restrictions on Bakri Eid?
Absolutely. One thing I'll tell you, there is, so it's not about just the Bakri. If you really look at the numbers in the last few days, 3, 4, 5 days, the data clearly says in the districts like Calicut and the Malappuram, which are predominantly the majority area, these are the places where you have the maximum number of cases. The people were out on the street as if like we were all criticizing the Kumbh, to Kavod Yatra, to all those stuff every time, not from today, from the last 1 year, and the election campaign. On the thick and thin of the hardcore COVID time, there is a government who just go and open up the market. I believe, as I always say, that I'm an entrepreneur. A lockdown, permanent lockdown is definitely not a solution.
Good idea.
There should be a scientific reason for you to go and release it. Is there anything? Even the Supreme Court asked the government, in the replies, government of Kerala could not even reply that there is any scientific method for them to give relief for 3 days. I'm not talking about just the 3 days. When in the April 13th and 14th, during the Vishu and the Easter time, the one day celebrations predominantly, one is a Hindu festival, another one was a Christian festival. There was no relaxation. In fact, for an utter surprise, the police were just going after the people, even those who wanted to go and pick up a packet of milk. Police were brutally kicking them out. But here, when the 5,000 cases were there, that was the situation. There was no relaxation. But now it's completely different.
I'll let you come in. Yeah.
No, as I said, that I don't want to definitely anything related to a health factor. I don't want to get into a debate with a doctor who is much more known to the stuff much better. But a common sense and a common logic applies to me only this much. Forget about the Delhi is very different geographically. We are very large country, and Delhi is different than Kerala. I accept it. But how about Karnataka and Tamil Nadu? I think they are all neighboring states. I mean, most of my the place where I belong to in Kerala, which just 50 kilometers ahead, is Karnataka. Or from Palakkad to Coimbatore is just not even, there is only 5 kilometers or a 10 kilometers difference. I think let's apply some kind of a basic logic which we all understand. The challenge today is simply one thing, that COVID has no color. COVID is not a Muslim, COVID is not a Hindu, COVID is not a Christian. The problem is that we have celebrated. See, I must tell you this: don't take anybody should not. Nobody should take the credit for the one of the finest health infrastructure in Kerala. Let me tell you, Barka, that when I go to Kerala, like my mother is alone, so I feel very good and happy that Kerala has got one of the finest health infrastructure.
So what is concerning you today?
No,
What is concerning you?
I will tell you.
You made the point about Bakri Eid. We've all agreed
forget
that
about
it was
Bakri.
wrong.
Now Bakri is over. Forget it. Forget about the Bakri for a minute.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, the doctor said is a false argument, even with regard to the Bakri. Bakri
No,
was
no, no. He's saying,
Bakri. No, I'm telling you.
He's saying
No, I'm just telling
the impact of it.
No, wrong. In fact, in the Supreme Court also, I have argued this, and so I know it this very well. The 3 days, in fact, 4 days relaxation was given, 3 days officially, and 1 day in advance. 16th, 17th, and 18th, there was a relaxation, and 20th was supposed to be the Bakrid, which extended to 21st because of the whatever the religious reason. So in a way, we technically had about 4.5 days of relaxation in Kerala. So from that date, if you compare, so of course the data is completely proven. This much is the basic. No, I haven't completed. No, you have to give me 1 more minute. I'll tell you where is the issue. The issue is that Chief Minister is swearing in ceremony. There are thousands of people are gathering. When there is a comrade died, there are ministers are rushing. There are hundreds of people are gathering. There is another comrade is dead. Then there are another minister and a large number of people are gathering. So there is a selective problem in Kerala. It is not about, as I said, it is not, the COVID has been treated political reason. So when the minister can have 100 people or a 200, 500 people gathering, a common man is not even allowed to go out.
These mistakes have been made across India, and if they're happening in Kerala, they're mistakes in Kerala too. They don't cease to be mistakes just because they happen in Kerala.
Precisely. But then
I agree. Hang on. Let me let him speak. He's not spoken at all. I'll come back to you. 1 second.
Complete the statement. Otherwise, it will be unfair. I am only saying that whether it is in UP or in Haryana or in Delhi, if this happens, everybody should criticize. But then at the 6 o'clock, the chief minister should not come and say that we are absolutely a white elephant. That is where the problem is.
Okay.
While it has got the best health infrastructure, you will also be surprised. People have been talking about there is a 3.25 crore population in Kerala. But you know the truth? About close to 75 lakh people, Keralites, live abroad. Abroad, or in terms of the NRKs, we call it, like, and not only just NRKs, like a person like me, I've been living in Delhi. So as almost 3.5 million people lives in the Middle East. So the effective population of Kerala is not more than 2.5 crore people. So if you really compare with that, the kind of speed in which this COVID crisis is going up, is becoming a big challenge. There is another challenge, Barka. Kerala also has got one of the large middle class or society. The people do not have any income to live. The the ruling government has decided they will win an election. They will be able to manage the whole stuff, giving them a kit every month, packaging it very well. So it's all done. But today, the challenge of Kerala is multiple in big magnitude. People are suiciding because there is no scientific reason for them to lock down, when to lock down. As one of the panelists said, when to lock down, when to unlock.
Yeah,
there is another crisis. You will be surprised. Do you know that in Kerala, the liquor consumption in the country, it's the biggest liquor consumed country in the country, in Kerala. And not only that, it also is one of the primary income source for the government of Kerala. They have opened up the liquor shops all across the
That's
country,
true.
all
By
across
the
the
way, that's
state.
true for all states because it's such a
No, no,
big
no.
revenue
That's
spinner.
fine. That's
That's
fine.
true for all
I'm
states.
saying I can see it in Delhi also. I can see it in
Yes.
Delhi as well. But you
Yes.
need to understand there is a difference between a Delhi or a Kerala. Anybody who knows
Okay.
Kerala,
Okay.
one
I want to pick
kilometer
up that point. I want to pick up that
kilometer
central.
long queues are there.
Okay.
Kilometer long
The
queues.
central
Yeah.
argument say that you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mr.
what?
Nandya.
No, no. I think you again. I
Yeah.
think the data is wrong. I think I'm sorry. You are an economist, and the data. I also come from the background of a technology. Let me tell you, the data is different. The
Okay,
data
if you
is
can
different. The
unmute yourself.
migration is
Okay.
migration is on the either way. Secondly, a large number of Bengali, Odia migratory laborers have moved away during the first wave itself. And if you remember, the Pinarayi government himself have arranged their deportation by allowing them special trains. What are we talking about? Let us be little
And now
logical.
I think Subhashini,
Let's talk little logical. See, there is a crisis.
We're at the end of the
No,
show.
no, Barka,
I'll
one second. Barka,
Yeah.
1 second. I'll tell you. There is a challenge. The challenge is that there is a medical emergency. What is the medical emergency? Have no colors, no politics, no religion. Please accept that. The problem I have is that
We all
let us
accept
not
it.
be blind. No, no. Let us not be blind and don't politicize.
Okay.
The government should not politicize the COVID.
Okay,
Treat it as an economic and a health crisis.
hang on.
Accept it. Don't come in the 6 o'clock
Okay.
in the evening and say that everything is rosy.
Okay, Mr. Nambiar,
If it is
Mr.
rosy,
Nambiar.
then there is no 22,000 cases.
Okay,
The doctor
hang
is saying
on.
absolutely wrong.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'll allow Subhashini one sentence and then Riju has to close this program.
No, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to say anything. I just said that a lot of migrants have come back after the second wave, after the first wave.
After the
Many,
first
many
wave.
have come back.
Yeah.
I
Ishwar,
mean, we
you're
were
trying to
there
say
in
something?
May.
Yeah.
I'd
Ishwar?
like to say that when you are really concerned about one of our state is getting bad, don't target them. Don't make them villain. You prioritize them. So what government should do? Rush vaccines there in Kerala or Maharashtra where there is more problem.
No. There is a
prioritization, not targeting.
They are a star.
guys.
No. Let them.
Guys,
No.
it's
Barka.
far too
Let
serious.
Barka. No.
It's far
Barka.
too
1 second.
serious a matter.
They should
No
also
area
be
should be.
Over it. Yeah, Mr. Nambiar.
So, let them
I don't
also
want,
know
I
that
don't
they are a
want this
star.
to become. I don't
but
want
we
this to
keep
be following this story. Thanking our panel and to our audience. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye.